Okay guys, here is a short video explaining electrophilic aromatic substitution. That's a whole lot of syllables that simply explains how to add substituents onto a benzene ring. For most students, this is going to be an Orgo 2 topic. Now in my experience, drawing out the mechanism is a pretty rare ask on most tests, but it is important that you're familiar with it. Most tests put more of an emphasis on your memorization of the reagents. For example, on this page, to add a bromine to a benzene, the reagent for doing that is Br2 over AlBr3. Sometimes you may see FeBr3. To add an NO2 group, the reagent for doing that is HNO3 over H2SO4, and so on and so forth. As far as the mechanism goes, and so all of these are going to be classified as electrophiles, okay? And the mechanism, the pi bond in the benzene ring is going to reach out and bond with some electrophile. If we were doing Br2, it would be grabbing one of the bromines, okay? Now what that's going to do, we're going to place it here at the top of the ring. That's going to generate, so remember there's 2 electrons in this pi bond. Those 2 electrons are now this bond between our top carbon and our electrophile. So now this carbon is missing a 4th bond, and so there's a carbocation there. So with benzene resonance, which is what we have inside these brackets, we call that a sigma complex. And basically we're just gonna be moving these pi bonds all around to try to stabilize this charge that we've created. So we're first going to take this pi bond and go like this. So our next intermediate is going to look like this with our our carbocation down here at the bottom. And then in our next move, this pi bond will come over here. And so in our next intermediate, we have this structure here. And then our solvent, so if we're doing Br2, this is what I'm talking about. It's gonna basically act as a base here, and it's gonna do an elimination reaction. It is going to grab this proton, and then these 2 electrons are gonna collapse towards this carbocation, and this is gonna restore aromaticity to this ring, or another way of saying it's gonna reform the benzene ring, like so. If you found this video helpful, but need more in-depth explanation and see a lot more practice problems worked out, you can find the full-length version over at orgogoat.com. Please like, comment, and subscribe to help our videos reach more students like you, and tell a friend. And if you're interested in private tutoring, or if you want to see a concept explained that you don't see on our YouTube page, shoot me an email at orgogoat@yahoo.com.